Hi guys, welcome back to the Vanity. It's Jennifer. So today what we're going to do is an update on my project pan for this year. So yeah, there's not really much of an introduction needed. I will again link the videos below for the two gals that I collaborated with. So go ahead and check out their progress. So let's just go ahead and jump into my progress. But I'm going to start right off with that I did use up two items that I had in my project pan. One was the CYO Life Proof Foundation in the shade 103. This is in like a vacuum seal type of packaging. I don't know whether or not you can actually open it because it looks like there's product still in there, but nothing will pump out. But this guy is completely gone. And then I had a little sample size of this Burberry. It was like a glowing glowberry. This is their Fresh Glow Luminous Fluid Base. And it's just like a glowy primer. It was a little sample size. I used that up. So I haven't used anything else up. However, I did make some good progress on some of the items. So the first item that I want to show you guys that I made good progress on is the HD Banana Powder by NYX. I had not had any pan on it when I started, and I do have pan now. Next up on the list for powder is this Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. And the lines were like here and here for, like, you can really see that. They were like right here. So kind of where I have my fingers is how full it was if I tapped it across the bottom. So it was like maybe to here. And now it is slightly below that. I'm just seeing a little bit of powder like through this area of the container. So I think by the next update this will likely be gone, and I will rotate in some other kind of loose powder, I think, to use, because I will need something to set my face, or maybe I'll do a different like press powder to set my face, because I don't use this banana powder everywhere. I use that just on the under eye and then a little bit up onto the forehead. So now the next item is the NYX Angel Veil. I was using this pretty good for the first few months, but recently I haven't been using this one. I've been using the other primer. But we moved from this line here to this line there. And again, the way that I'm judging progress on that is this one I just hold up to the light and I can kind of see through the packaging, and that's where the product kind of settles. So that one I did make some progress. I don't think I made a lot, but unfortunately with this Brighter Days by Tarte, I cannot tell where I'm at, but I've been using this quite a lot, actually almost every day, so I feel like this one will probably be the next primer that I use up. I've been using it in conjunction with the other foundation, which is the Colorstay Revlon Whipped. And I'm not sure if you guys will really be able to tell the progress on this, seeing that can't really see the level on the jar, but again, I'll have a close-up. This foundation is just a little bit too drying. It is what I have on my skin today. I mix in less than a pea-size amount of this, less than a pea-size amount of this, and then I've been using the It Cosmetics CC cream to mix in to give it a little bit more luminosity, like a little bit more dewiness, so it's not so drying on my skin, and I really like that combination. It's been working really well for me, so I'm going to continue to do that until this is done. I have a feeling I'll finish this before I finish the foundation, just because I don't use as much of this when I'm doing that combo, but it's really helping me use it, because otherwise it's way too drying right now in the winter. So that's the progress on those. The Milani Eye Primer, I don't know if I had, it's not marked. I don't know if it was marked and it went away. But if you pinch down, we're like to right here. So we've just got this bottom portion. I don't think by the next update this will be used up, but I don't think I'll have any problem using this up before the end of the year. Now the next item I'm showing quite a bit of a dip in, so I'm pretty proud of that. This is the Mary Luminizer by The Balm. Holding it up here, you might not be able to see, maybe if I turn it a little bit. There's quite a divot right in the middle. That just kind of tends to be where I dab into it. But I'm not seeing any signs of pan or anything like that as of yet. But hopefully by the next update I will have hit pan on this, which will be awesome. I've been using this every day and I just really love this color. It's so pretty. It is the highlighter that I have on today. I've been layering it with the Fresh highlighting balm stick. This is not in my project pan, but I have been using this quite frequently. With that, I'll layer it on first. Then I'll almost set that with the Mary Luminizer and then go in with a blush before I like set any other part of my face, which I've really been loving. It's been giving a little bit more of like a dewy type of, more of a juicy type of finish to the blush. And then when I do set my face, I'll only set like this area and a little bit, so I won't set anything else there. But moving on to blushes, this blush by Kat Von D, I don't think I've really done a good job at using. I've just been using it every so often. I unfortunately have got kind of into using my Glossier Cloud Paints, so I'm going to have to get out of that habit because I'm not using these blushes. However, I have made some progress on this Flesh blush in the color Pulse. You'll see in the close-up that has a little fingerprint pressed design on the product, and I am almost like past that design, so you will see some progress on that. And actually, using this in my project pan has changed my mind about the blush a little bit. When I first got it, I didn't really think it was all that great. The color wasn't, I was kind of like meh about it, but using it now, I feel like I've gotten to the actual color, if you will. Like, I felt like it was just kind of meh, but it has like a nice subtle like sheen to it, a little bit of a glow. There's no detectable sparkle or glitter, and it's not like metallic, but it just has like a nice glowy finish to it, and it's really quite beautiful, and I've really been enjoying using it. So I feel like this is just going to be a joy to use this entire year, and it has me a little bit more curious about the other items that I have from this brand, and if I've kind of passed over them a little bit and need to give them another shot. So I did bring in one of their eyeshadow palettes into my everyday makeup drawer. Well, it's the only eyeshadow palette that I have from them, but I brought it into the everyday makeup drawer to kind of give it another chance because I wasn't too impressed with that, but I am really enjoying using that. Next up is this Too Faced Sweethearts bronzer. This one I've been using more than I've been using the NARS one that I have in my project pan. However, I'm not seeing any progress on this. I don't even know if in the close-up you'll be able to tell. I don't know. I just feel like there's a crap ton of product in this bronzer, and it's not giving me very much confidence that I will reach pan, but I'm just going to keep plugging away on it. With the way that I've been doing my makeup lately, I haven't been using bronzer as much, so I need to get out of that and get back into bronzer, just because I've been liking just carrying my blush up more, and just giving more of like a rosy, glowy finish to the face. But it is what it is. NARS Laguna Pro Pan, and this one I haven't been using too much. When I started, I already had pan on it. I did put this on my face today, but it's not overly bronzy. Like, I'm in the middle of winter. It's like -10 out, so bronzer is just not on the top of my list right now for things to put on. But again, I'll leave a close-up, but I don't think you'll see any progress on that guy. And I'm pretty sure this is the last item. I hope I'm not forgetting anything, but the next one is the eyeshadow palette from the Balm. This is the Nude Tude palette. This one I feel like I've made pretty good progress on. I'm surprised I haven't hit pan on the only like crease matte shade that's in here, but there is a significant dip, so you're going to be able to tell that definitely in the picture. I've got a pretty good dip in this white one. Unfortunately, I feel like this gold one I'm not going to use up. I don't really care for gold shadows like that. It's just a little bit too yellowy. I like more of like a green gold instead of like a yellow gold. And I am surprised that this Selfish and Seductive, the more taupey brown and the more coppery brown, that I haven't had like further progress than what I have, because those are just like good all over the lid colors. But so far I'm happy with my choice of palette. I feel like it's been easy to use. I'm not like, oh man, I have to use this. I've just been reaching for it and being okay with it. I did use it on my eyes today in conjunction with a ColourPop eyeshadow. I'll show you guys that just in case. So I used the color Sultry in my crease, and then I used the color Sleek in the outer V. Also, this was underneath the eye. This was on the lower or the outer third in the corner and underneath the eye. And then I mix in Sassy and Standoffish for an inner corner highlight. This white one just doesn't have enough like pigment behind it. It's more of like a, it's not as opaque, and then this one just gives it that opacity, so it's got like a really bold pop. And then I put in the telepathy? That sounds not right, but it's the collab with Kathleen Lines through ColourPop. That's all over the lid. And again, see, this is more of like a green gold, and I really just love that. Love that color. But that's it, guys. That's everything I have for my Project Pan update. Again, I will leave the other two ladies in the description bar if you want to check out their progress. Let me know how you guys are doing. If you are doing a Project Pan, I would love to check out your progress. And I will see you guys in the next update. Bye.